think I know most of you, if not all of you. Sherry Garbalia. My contact information is at the bottom of the screen, and customer care is listed at the top. Along with myself, I oversee all of AIA, and we also have local territory reps to work with you. So if you're not aware of who the local rep is that covers your area, just let me know or call customer care. We'd be happy to get you connected. The ideal situation with that is you've got me to kind of coordinate everything, but you've got that local contact who you can really build that relationship with. And we've got inside sales reps. So we've got a whole team of people here to assist you. So just reach out and we will get you taken care of. So today, in the short amount of time we have, I'm going to talk about lead time and inventory updates. I know that's top of mind for a lot of you because of all the things we went through last year. So I'll give you an update on that and also talk about some of our digital marketing tools. Melissa and I were talking before everyone joined in and talking about how events are happening. Business is great. People are updating their event materials and getting ready for shows. So we have a lot of digital marketing tools that I'll share with you. The one I'm most excited about is our unbranded virtual showroom. So we had the virtual showroom last year. We've updated it for 2022, and now we have an unbranded version. And I'm actually going to use the virtual showroom to show you our new products. So it'll be a good example of how you can take a customer through yourself. As far as quick benefits, just as a reminder, working with AIA and Showdown, we do offer you a dynamic 3-column shift. So at quantity of 1, or first column, which is typically quantity of 1 on just about all of our products, you're already at 4th column. So if you're looking at column 2 quantity, you're going to jump over beyond 4th column. So it's a dynamic 3-column shift. Just remember, though, a lot of you have a login, which I encourage all of you to have. When you're logged into our website, you will see your column shifts already. So you just look at your quantity and it'll say retail price, and then it will say your price, Y-O-U-R. That is your special AIA price. So keep that in mind. And then as of last summer, we started offering free setups on all of the AIA orders. So good news on that as well. And wanted to share, a lot of you, just even looking in Workplace, end of last year, beginning of this year, a lot of people were asking who's got a printed catalog. I'm happy to say Showdown does have a printed catalog. So we have the one that you see on the left, which is the Showdown branded. And I know a lot of you like to use that because you're showing that you're working with a brand in the industry. Showdown, we're the leader in the industry in signage and displays. Others prefer to not share who you're working with, so you can choose. We've got printed version of a unbranded catalog and of the printed. And then both are available digital as well. So if you prefer to send it digital, we've got that available for you. We also have a lot of different flyers. So if you want to focus on something event specific or vertical markets, education, healthcare, finance, etc., you would just go to our website. Up in the left-hand corner, you would pick marketing, and then you'll see all the different options there. For example, right now we have our laser line table throws on special through the end of the first quarter. We also have a new 12-foot and 16-foot table throw, which I'll be showing you in the showroom in just a few minutes. Portable backdrops. We'll have a new focused feature product flyer coming out. We're going to have an eco-friendly product flyer. We've got a new 22 products flyer. Easy for me to say. And then also digital catalogs. So right now, instead of picking the flyers and the promotions, if you go on the website, go to catalogs, we have available a bestsellers mini catalog and a flags brochure. Those are printed. And March 1st, we will have an outdoor events catalog, which is awesome when you've got a customer doing an outdoor event. Rather than go through the catalog and try and figure out what's rated for outdoor use, I go to the outdoor events catalog all the time. Then I go to the website. We have a lighted displays catalog coming out and a silicone edge graphic displays catalog coming out. I'm not sure right now which of those will be printed, but they'll definitely be available digital. So a lot of different tools to make it easy for you to spread the word to your customers. So let's talk about that lead time and inventory. So great news. Many of you might have experienced last year, we had extended lead times on a lot of our products. Table throws were up to 9 business days after proof approval. So we definitely got a little lag time out there last year, but great news now as of January 1st, and it's continuing through today. Our lead times are back to standard catalog lead times. So on a table throw, depending on which one you pick, it's going to be 2 to 3 days after proof approval. And I keep hearing from people like, oh my gosh, that was so fast. I got my table throw already, or whatever it might be. So lead times are in good shape right now. If you're ever wondering, like if the world does go a little wonky with things that are happening right now as we speak, just always look at the product on the website. Whatever that lead time is, we do keep it updated as we did last year. So if there are any changes, that's the best place to look. The other good news is last year we couldn't do any rushes. We just could not handle it. We couldn't do our quick ship program. That's now back on. You do have to check with customer care on availability on the rushes, and then there is a charge for it, but at least it's available for your customer that really needs it and is willing to pay for it. We do have that service available again, based on if the production floor can handle it. And then as far as inventory, we forecast at our 2019 levels, which was a banner year for us. And most of that inventory is in-house. There's still some coming in. And as you guys all know, and we've experienced deeply in the last year and two, is it's fluid. If we get a huge order and it wipes out inventory, unfortunately, it does take a little bit of time. But the good news with Showdown is our product diversity within a category, like take retractors. If we're out of one retractor, there's a really good chance we've got a solution for you. So it's not like it's a one of a kind, you can't get it elsewhere within our product line. So we'll always recommend something that is available. And by the way, Melissa, if anyone comes up with questions, just go ahead and interrupt me. So here's the little showroom. So if you haven't been in here this year, again, this is the branded one. So it says Showdown Displays Virtual Showroom. It has been updated for 2022. So it's loading there. So again, this is the branded one. So when I come in here, this is our facility in the Twin Cities in Minnesota. So this is our front door, and I'm going to start in this corner up here. That's our parking lot right there. But I'm going to turn, and I want to talk about this new corner. So this is our decor corner. And when I say decor, think of office decor, or it might be home decor. There's a lot of different options there. And some of this stuff you'll use as event branding at different events. So I'm just going to show you some of the newer products here. The first one I want to talk about is this tapestry. And with the tapestry, it's a thinner material. And I don't know if you can see this in front of the camera. It's a thinner, more transparent material. It does come in 3 different sizes. And it's beautiful for hanging on the wall. It doesn't come with any hardware, so it's not like a fabric banner. It's a special type of material. And you could just tack it up on the wall. It'd be great for dorm rooms or just something in a lobby that's just real casual. So the tapestry is something that's brand new. Again, we have the 3 sizes. Over to the left here, we have the Luxe Print. So the Luxe Print, I've got one again I'm holding in front of the camera. It's a real thin profile frame. It's black, comes in 4 different sizes, and the graphic is replaceable. It has this silicone edge little bead on it. So what I do is there's a channel in the frame, and I'm just going to push it into that channel, which is what gives it that real crisp kind of retail look. So again, this is going to come in 4 different sizes, 8 by 10 being the smallest, going as large as 16 by 20. So that's new, great for the lobbies, you know, could be core values, switching it out, even for working at home, motivational messages, a lot of fun things you could do with that.
Sherry, could I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Are there random samples available of like the tapestry or the Luxe Print that we could borrow?
The tapestry, all we would have is this little swatch that I have. Other than that, we could check. We have some products that you can take out on loan. We ship it to you. You pay shipping both ways. You return it in 30 days. You get invoiced and quantity, but you get credited that when you return it. The Luxe Print, we may have 1 or 2 of those in there. That would be, again, a random. otherwise, I'm going to talk about it at the end, but a really inexpensive way for you to get a selling sample is to order a self promo. You know, with our 40% off fourth column net, as long as your branding is on there, you could order one of these, send it to a customer, they could return it, you know, however you want to do that. But that's a real inexpensive way to get a sample as well.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. The next one I wanted to talk about is our gallery signboard. And this does not have a green target. Green targets, by the way, mean they're new. But I just wanted to mention, because a lot of people are not aware we have the gallery signboards. So the gallery signboards, we have 6 different sizes. Notice it has a really nice finished back on it. If you do a large quantity quote, we might go to the more traditional stretched canvas with the staples around the edge just to save cost. But our, you know, onesie, twosies, 10, etc., are going to have this nice backer on it. And then the image right above it has a frame. So you have those 2 options there. And then another one that we've had in the line that some of you may not be aware we have is this aluminum signboard. So it's a real thin profile. You've seen these in a lot of different places. It's a great home gift, message from the CEO, core values, mission statements, things like that, motivational messages, but also people hang them in their lobbies, places of business. You have a choice of a shadow mount. There's 15 different sizes, by the way. Or you can do a stand like this, and we have 2 different stands. They're extra, but you can go as wide as 16 by 16 for the print to be able to fit it in a stand. So if someone wants to put it on their credenza versus hanging it on the wall, that's an option. And that goes as small as 5 by 7 to as large as 24 by 36. So those are some of the signs for the wall. Now, anyone who was on earlier, Rose was talking about a blanket. So some of you may not be aware that we have blankets. That's what's hanging over here. And we have a good, better, best, similar to what we have in the majority of our product line. So the Sherpa is my favorite. And the minimum, again, is just 1. So it's beautiful dye sublimated graphics. The Sherpa on the back is kind of an ivory color. We have 3 different sizes, 30 by 40, 50 by 60, and 60 by 80, all minimum of 1. The middle of the road, what we call the better, is the velveteen, real nice and soft. Back is white. Again, beautiful dye sublimated graphics with the 3 different sizes. And then we have a lower cost option, our good, which is our fleece. And again, just beautiful graphics, low minimums. So these have been a fun item for people gifting, large quantities as well as onesie twosies. Great way for you to have a selling sample again is put something on there with your logo. And now you've got a nice sample that you can send out to customers. And then down here, another new product that I'm super excited about is our indoor pillows. So I'm going to show you what these targets do for you. And again, remember, we're in the Showdown virtual showroom. So if I'm looking at this and, oh, that's a pillow and I want to learn more about it, I click on that target and then I can look at the product on the website. So this took me to the Showdown website because I'm in the Showdown virtual showroom. I can look at the price point for that pillow and my lead time and everything that I need to know. Or I'm going to pick on a different one because I'm losing it on my page just to show you the other option.
Sherry, we're not seeing anything but your original, or at least I'm not, on the original virtual showroom slide.
Good.
Have you been changing it or not?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I haven't seen any of that.
That's to do with, I apologize. No, it's probably was me. Can you see it now?
No, same. No, not anyone else.
All right. So see, I usually use Zoom. I don't use Google. Give me a second to figure out how I can get that on that screen. I was taking you on a tour through the virtual showroom, walking you through this corner.
Sherry, try stopping your presentation screen and then reshare. Mm-hmm.
A window. sure which one I pick. See, it was showing up on the screen I was looking at, so I thought you guys saw it. Do you see it now?
Yep.
All right.
I see chairs.
Yep. So this is the corner I was in, and what I was doing is I was going around to each of these. So here's where I was at, and I clicked on the target. See, the problem's going to be I can't get that to move, Melissa. I'm not live in the website. Like that screen came up and that's my screen, but
yep. And I can see the web address.
Let me see if I can move it over here. Can you see it now or no?
No, but you're not sharing your screen right now.
I stopped sharing?
Yep.
Guys, I'm so sorry. So should I do your entire screen?
Try that.
Okay, now do you see it?
Now we've got it.
Okay.
That's better.
So I apologize, guys. I do this all the time on Zoom and Teams, but not on Google Meets. All right, so this is the corner. So again, when I came in, I said, this is our parking lot, et cetera. I'm not going to start over, but what I was just showing you was this is our decor corner. So you guys can come into this with your customers. And I was just showing you clicking on this target here, this green one. And I was showing you that you can go to the Showdown website. So now here's all your details. So as you go through, so this is the Showdown branded one. And if I want to know, oh, I wonder what these other sizes are, the other option is the pillow family link. And again, tell me if I lose you on the screen again. So here's all the different pillows. So I'm in that Showdown Displays virtual showroom. It's telling me that up here. So that's why these links are taking you to those specific Showdown website links. So with the pillows, I was saying how excited I am. Actually, at one of the AIA meetings back in like 2018, 2019, one of the owners came up to me and she said, Sherry, if you could get pillows, I could sell a ton of them. I'm like, well, why would we have pillows? I didn't really get the connection. And she said she had a customer that they did all these events and they always bought a lot of pillows for each event and they splashed it around the venue. So someone takes over a Marriott and they take the pillows and they put them in all the different, chairs and couches and things like that. So I don't know right now, can you guys see my camera? Like I'm holding up a pillow in front of it.
Buffalo plaid is my favorite.
All right. So you were seeing when I was holding the Lux sign, you just couldn't see the showroom. All right. So the pillow, by the way, there are 4 different sizes on the pillow. And I wanted to point out there's a hidden zipper. You can do single or double. So it's a really good quality pillow. And there's a filler in it. People always say, oh, is it just the cover or is it the pillow as well? So it is the full pillow, and I just had an order for 40 yesterday. It was a large insurance company, and the gentleman wanted to order them for events. In addition to that, I've had a lot of beverage companies reaching out, looking to buy them with their, beer or whatever it might be to splash around the nightclubs. It is an indoor pillow, but a lot of different options there with that. So hopefully that's something that you guys will have opportunities with and like as well. So now I'm going to turn. So this is the movement within the virtual showroom that you were missing before. Thank you, Rose. And right here, I want to stop in this Coro A-frame. So this Coro A-frame, oops, I went too far, is a great low-cost option for someone who's looking for an A-frame. I'm going to hold it up in front of the camera again. It's real lightweight, and it's the Coroplast that you're used to for yard signs. It comes flat, and then you fold it to make the A-frame. So 2 of these, you're looking at about $95, and you can have different message on each side. So it's just a great option for indoor or outdoor use. For outdoor use, just put a brick or a tent weight or a jug of fluid, whatever to hold it down, but it's going to last through the elements. It just needs to be weighted down. So low cost option for customers. Coming through the virtual showroom here, you'd be walking a customer through and they might say, oh, stop, what's that? We've got the tent in the corner. Tents have been super popular. I'll talk briefly about that down the road here. You see some different backdrops, some more outdoor signage. Coming down here, you're going to see the Eurofit way at the end down here. So you can see how this would be helpful to show your customer different ideas. So here's our Eurofit line. I am going to cut through here because I'm focused on new products today. And this is our table throw corner. So back here, what we're showing on this table is the fact that we now have 28 different background colors on the table throws. And you can pick one of these background colors and say, I want a front only imprint, or we can flood coat the entire table throw for the same price, whatever PMS color you want. But the reason we added the 13 additional colors to make 28 total is just to make it easy for you and your customers. If they say, oh, I want a pink, you can offer one of these 3 pinks or let them pick a PMS. It's going to be the same cost to you. So a lot more colors to choose from. In the beginning, I talked about the flyers that we have, and one of them I showed was a 12-foot table throw and a 16-foot. So this is taking 2 6-foot table throws. A lot of times your customers might have a 20-foot space and they order 2 tables and they use 2 separate table throws. Well, this gives you an option to have the messaging straight across the entire table throw. And at the bottom, we have 2 8-foot table throws put together in one continuous 16-foot standard table throw. On the other side, across from that in the showroom, we have an antimicrobial table throw. This is a hemmed table throw. And this kind of came about at the beginning of the COVID, the pandemic, where people are saying, oh, there's antimicrobial inks and things like that. So we started doing some research. This is actually a table throw that's coated by a company called Sanitized. And that coating on it does prohibit or inhibit, I should say, the growth of germs and bacteria. So if you have a customer that would be important to them, that's a nice new alternative. It's available in the 3-foot, 3-sided and 4-sided, 6-foot and 8-foot. Over here, I'm going to jump to our laser line table throw. If you haven't sold the laser line, it was new probably about 2019. So some people might have lost track of it with what's happened in the last couple of years. Most of our table throws, I should say, we laser cut. And when you laser cut something, you are going to heat seal the edge of it. Well, then traditionally, so I'm holding it up in front of the camera. Traditionally, we've gone in and we serge the edge. We realize there really isn't any reason to do that. And a lot of people kind of like the look of it finished without the serging. I have the serging right next to that. You can kind of see a little bit of a white line along there. It's not white thread, it's clear, but on a dark color, it's going to look a little bit more whitish. So by not adding anything after we laser cut it, it's not going to unravel or fray because we've heat sealed it with a laser. We took some of the cost out. So while our prices did go up in 2022, we did not raise the price on the laser line. And we also didn't raise it last year. So right now, if you sell a 6-foot laser line 4-sided, you're going to save about 25% versus the standard table throw. And that's full bleed, full color. So a great alternative for your customers that are cost conscious. I'm going to turn the corner here. I have another new one. This is our Enviro table throw. And by the way, we have this whole corner dedicated to table throws because it is our #1 category. Prior to 2020, it was our #1 category by far. Saw that change in 2020 and 2021, but it started coming back last year. And right now we're going gangbusters on table throws. So we always want to have a lot of innovation in that category. This is an Enviro Pro table throw. Bonus is it's USA made and it's made of 100% recycled PET material. So this is an option for those customers that are looking to improve their carbon footprint. They're concerned about sustainability. They might appreciate this as an alternative. And speaking of kind of that eco-friendly, in front of me here, these are the Eurofits from a different angle. We have an eco polyester option. available for the sleeve that goes onto the Eurofit, that graphic. So you can get the traditional polyester knit, or now you can get that eco-friendly option. It's about maybe $25 more on the smaller sizes to go with that. So it's not a lot more money. And it's, again, a nice solution for that customer that is asking you for the eco-friendly type products. This aisle right here, you're seeing a lot of different lit up products here. So I just wanted to mention that that is, my cursor got a little bit happy on me, I guess. This is the silicone edge graphic displays here. So I'm going to hold up in front of the screen again when I'm talking about silicone edge graphics. This is a bead of silicone. So we take our graphic, we lay it onto an aluminum frame like you see here on the floor, and then we pinch that silicone edge into the channel, and that gives it that real crisp retail look. You see a lot of these types of products in lobbies, retail settings, the airport. We have stock sizes and designs, but we can also do complete custom. We can hang them on the wall. We can do lit or unlit. We can suspend it from the ceiling, or we can do a custom size floor standing. So if any of you were in Vegas this year, we built our booth with the wall, the corners, the corner walls being silicone edge custom size displays. A couple other quick things before I leave here. We've got the SaniStation still available. So hand sanitizer stands are going to continue to be something of value for all the different events that are going on. Great opportunity. They're going to have the sanitizer anyway. Why not put some branding on that? And then the other feature of the showroom I want to show you before I leave this one is this floor plan down at the bottom. So if you're bringing in a customer who specifically asked for retractors, it's great if you have the time to walk through because they'll see other things that they like, but you might want to jump in to start over here at the retractor section. So with the floor plan, I can do that. I can walk right into the retractors here in front of me rather than go through as you saw me before. So any questions on the virtual showroom before I jump into the other virtual showroom? No? Boy, that's a lot of screens I've got there. Let me get the other showroom if I can. And let me see if I can share again. I'm going to try entire screen. Okay, so this is the unbranded, and I think Display City. All right, can you see this?
Looks like the other showroom.
Okay, so notice blue and yellow. Up here it says Display City Virtual Showroom. So this will show you that you're in the unbranded one. Everything is identical except the color of those targets. The yellow are the new. So similar to what I did before, if you come in here or you just give the link to a customer, they click on this. And now if they go to look at it, it's going to go to an unbranded website. So they get the same information, what the pricing is, any details, but they're not going to see that it's Showdown. So this is the one that we call the unbranded or the Display City. I do want to point out that we don't have Showdown on anything branded, etc. But because it's our actual showroom, this is kind of what we call our wall of fame, I should say. So there are some awards on there. And over here, there's a few on the credenza. So it's not completely blind, but hopefully a customer would not be digging around too deep on some of those things. So I'm curious what people...
Gary, it's not moving around like it was before. I think you're still stuck on that static page.
And I did just close it. So...
Thanks, Robin.
Let me see if I can get it open again. All right.
Did it open in a different window?
Well, I've got the two screens. So yeah, it's in a different window. Do you see it on your screen now, yellow and blue? I just moved.
No.
Okay, let me stop sharing quick. And if not, we'll just, you'll have to trust me on that. I'll send you the link and you guys can try it. So let me try sharing that window. Okay, is it showing now?
Nope.
All right, we're gonna skip it then. I apologize, guys. It just doesn't seem to want to work for me. So let me see if I can get back to my PowerPoint. How about that? So share a window, PowerPoint. Okay. All right, so this is the PowerPoint slide. Just so you know, it's the same exact showroom. What I was doing was trying to show you, if you clicked on that yellow tab on the pillow, it would take you to an unbranded website. Off to the left here is where I was talking about that wall of fame. There's some awards on there. And then there's one other little credenza to the left of that. But other than that, you're not going to see Showdown in here. You're not going to see it on the links. So I can send that to you as a follow-up. Go in there, play with it, reach out to me. Happy to walk you through. And we'll use Zoom or Teams. How about that? I'm sure Google Meet is fantastic. I'm just not accustomed to it. So anyway, a couple other quick products that were not in there. Really excited about this because outdoor products have been super popular in the last couple of years. And this is a great item that you can use in front of different buildings. It's great for parking spots, employee of the month, park here, curbside pickup, whatever it might be, direction for events. We also have a 30-foot Eurofit wall. So many of you have sold the Eurofits. I've got plenty behind me here. We had a 10-foot wall, a 20-foot, and now we have a 30-foot. So if you've got a wide stage, instead of having multiple wraps on them, you can have one large Eurofit wall with one continuous graphic. It is 3 pieces of 10-foot hardware. You can kind of see the feet sticking out here, but it's great for multiple photo shoots like you see here, or like I said, up on the wall. Up on a stage. We also have the Eurofit green screens. A lot of people are looking for that with these type of Zoom calls. This is flood-coated 354C. The eco-friendly products, just wanted to recap on that. I showed you this eco polyester Eurofit. So we have in 2-foot wide up to 5-foot wide, 72 tall and 90 tall. You choose traditional polyester knit or the eco premium polyester graphic. And it's, probably like 10%, $25 more, not a huge difference in pricing. So for your customers, that's important, it's affordable. The Eurofits are available now. This is another Eurofit friendly product that will be available hopefully mid-March. And this is a great alternative to a vinyl banner. So it's a PVC-free banner. It says 9 ounce, but the durability would be comparable to like a 13-ounce vinyl banner. So this will be a great option for indoor-outdoor use for someone that wants to get away from the vinyl, but still need those traditional type banners. We also have an option in the retractable line. So with the retractors, this is also available mid-March, and it's got a PVC-free banner media, and it's got a silver backer on it. It's in our most popular hardware, our economy retractor hardware. And there's a few different sizes there. So for the people looking for sustainability, eco-friendly, and a retractor, we've got that option. And then I mentioned the EnviroPro table throws. So keep those in mind for those customers that will fit. I also wanted to mention nylon flags because it's hard to show that in the showroom. But many of you may not realize we purchased a company in 2019, and one of their specialties was USA made nylon custom flags. So that's now one of our specialties. We're one of the largest in the country. And with those flags, we have stock designs like city, states, historical, military, religious, but we can do complete custom. We have a lot of stock sizes, but we can also do complete custom sizes. So keep us in mind for flags. If you're not selling flags, keep that top of mind as you're driving down the road. Look up, you see a flag tattered, great opportunity to introduce yourself, and maybe that's your door opener to get into that account. Tents, I mentioned early in that corner in the virtual showroom. The tents are number 2 category. They actually outdid table throws in 2020 and we're real close in 2021. If you're not selling tents, there's a good chance you're missing out because tents have been super hot. We actually ran out of hardware last summer because they were so popular. We do have, as I mentioned earlier, good, better, best in most of our categories. And we give you the information you need to, Robin looks like she might've been trying to sell a tent last summer. Yep. Okay. So, but we're in good shape now, again, unless some huge orders come in. So we've got our inventory replenished, but tents are really popular and definitely keep those top of mind. Sale signs as well. Sale signs, we have a lot of demand for sale signs, both as events come back, as businesses open up. It's just a category that you may not think of all the time that could be incremental business for you. And again, that good, better, best. So, you know, we've run out of sale sign hardware a couple times, but the nice thing is with the wide variety, we can typically come up with something for you. Now, in that front corner of the virtual showroom, I was talking about decor. I showed you the tapestry, the aluminum, the Lux signs, etc. We have a whole catalog dedicated to that. I'm not going to bother trying to click on that link because we know what's going to happen there. But I can send you the link, and it's a digital catalog. There's a branded and an unbranded version. No pricing. It's just to show your customers. It would be a good catalog for you to use if they're looking for gift ideas, because you don't usually think of Showdown for gifts. Most of what I showed you would be a great option for a gift as well as event branding. Everything I talked about is backed up by our on-target guarantee. One of the most important elements of that, I believe, is our calls are answered in 60 seconds or less. You have a question, don't bother with an email, pick up the phone, call that 888 number, and someone will answer the phone in 60 seconds or less. And there's a really good chance they can answer your question right there. We also offer the 100% guaranteed. And that's very important because if you sell a tent and you haven't in the past, don't worry about it. Something goes wrong, customer's not happy when they first get it. We'll provide a solution, take it back if we have to. We've got your back. And I mentioned earlier, if you're looking for samples of anything you saw there, the most cost-effective way to do that, just do a self-promo. It's 40% off the 4th column net. There's no setup fees. Make sure your logo's on there. And that does include our new decor products. So if you want to show a blanket or a pillow or a Lux sign, you can order it through self-promo. Beyond that, if you weren't on at the beginning, we do have some products like the displays, not all, in what we call our sample loan program. We ship it out to you. You pay shipping back and forth. You're billed 4th column if we have it available. And when you return it, you're credited that dollar amount. And you can just reach out to customer care if there's a product you're looking for to see if it's available. Self-promo on rugs. We do not offer the self-promo on rugs, Robin. Good question. The Grow on, sorry, the Grow Online. This is about the distributor website. And it's interesting. I got a call from a distributor on Tuesday night, and he's like, oh, you've been telling me about that website, and now I've got the perfect opportunity. I want to send a link to a customer. And I said, hey, I'll send you the YouTube video. You can set it up in 15 minutes tonight. And he did, and sent me the link the next morning. So now he's got a signage and display website that took him about 15 minutes. Each of you can do that if you don't already have one. If you already have a custom distributor website, so it's not going to show Showdown, you're going to have your logo up here. You're going to pick which product categories you want to promote. You within the sale signs, if you think, oh my gosh, you guys have way too many options, you can pick your top 3 or 4. You have total control. You can turn pricing on or off, and you can change the margin on the pricing. If you already have that website, make sure that it's now showing the decor line. So all of those new products that I showed you and some of the other ones, go in on the admin side and make sure it's set up to automatically add those products. If you don't want it to automatically add all products, then just go into the decor category and pick which ones you wanted to add. So do check on your website if you have one, make sure it's updated. And just call customer care or inside sales if you need them to walk you through that. We do have virtuals available. So that's another way if you don't want to go to the cost of a sample or the hassle of a sample, or your customer just doesn't want one, you want to show an image. Again, customer care, inside sales can help you with virtuals. And our goal is always, with everything we've talked about today, to make it easy for you. There's a lot of money you can make in this category. You've got that 3-column shift and free setups. I showed you 20 new products today, but don't forget, we had over 50 in 2021 and probably 50 or 60 in 2020. Your customers haven't seen a lot of those products yet either. So as events are starting to happen again, who knows where their table throws and backdrops and things like that are. Make sure you're talking to them now for any of their events for the year. Might have been thrown out. Maybe an employee had them, they left the company, or their messaging changed. So definitely a good topic to have now to think ahead to what their event schedule is. The unbranded virtual showroom, I can get you that link. And if you want me to walk you through it, I'm happy to schedule a one-on-one with you. Don't forget about the custom distributor website. Talking to a customer, hey, when's the last time you updated your table throws? Oh, gosh, I don't even know where they are. Tell you what, let me send you a link to my custom website, and I'll send it straight to my table throw category. So it's your website. It looks like you're a big player in this category, and it gets your branding in front of them instead of Showdown's branding. And then don't forget about our 100% satisfaction. Local sales reps to assist you. Don't worry about trying to capture the information there. By the way, we're adding a couple more territories, so this will be expanding and hopefully have someone closer to you locally. And then we do have the inside sales reps. And here's our contact information. So I do apologize for the snafus with the screens. Hopefully you got enough out of it that there's some good takeaways for you. Any thoughts or comments? Fun new stuff. Thanks, Robin.
Really excited about the blankets and the pillows, Sherry.
Yes.
Very cool. They look super comfy.
Yeah, it is. And by the way, like a good example with this one, we did a Showdown did one for all of the employees. In fact, I'll show it to you. This is the Velveteen, and it had the word map on it of all the things that Showdown represents. So it's the white on the backside, and then of course our little ninja. But they sent this out to all of the employees, and think of all the people working in their offices. We actually got Christmas of 2021, I guess, and everyone's working in their office. So now I have a nice warm blanket as the snow comes.
Very cool.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
You're welcome. Good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining, and just reach out to me if you have any questions.
Have a great rest of the day, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.